So, as some of you may or may not know, I love drowning myself in binge watching some old classic TV shows. And I'm so glad that on this platform, at any time, at the touch of a button, I could pull one up. And there's one that occasionally you guys may see me post on a community tab. And it's about a father who pretty much knew his best. I guess you figured out the one. Anyway, making a long story short, there's a particular episode. There are a few that grabbed my heart. And there's a particular episode about when the character Betty, who happens to be the oldest of the siblings, and she is the, big sister, if you will, of the family, and her very important birthday was coming up. I believe it was her 18th birthday, which is a significant birthday. Um, anyway, for whatever the reason, she went to some class at school that discouraged uh, materialistic gifts or whatever. That's how it started out. And she just absolutely wanted to break free from the tradition of people buying each other gifts and this and that and that and this. Well, anyway, as it turned out, the family itself was looking forward to their annual ritual. Let's say the mom made a beautiful, gorgeous homemade cake, and you know, even the brother actually earned some do re mi mowing lawns till he was like so tired because he wanted to give his sister a special gift, a sweater. And he even embarrassed himself at the sweater store, but that's besides the point. I could actually hook up that episode later so you know fully what I'm talking about. And at the end, but the one who took it really, really the worst was the little sister, okay? The one that was referred to as Kitten as a nickname. Anyway, there was a little contest going on concurrently at the local drugstore, okay? Back when they used to call it drugstore, pharmacy, a drugstore. Make a long story short, there was a little bit of a contest, and the grand prize was to win this special necklace, okay? And Kathy Kitten really wanted this necklace so badly. Originally for herself, she really wanted this because it was, real gold, et cetera, et cetera. Well, as it turned out, I hate to give away the whole show, but you have to see it anyway if you really want to. Excuse me, please. As it turned out, Kitten did win that gold necklace. Now, keep in mind, Betty did not want materialistic gifts, okay? So she came home. The family was all ready to do what they do every year, surprise her with gifts in the kitchen and so on. So she said, she's home, right? And then they're waiting for her to walk in. And they always said, don't come in yet. And then she still walked in anyway under normal conditions. Well, in this case, she said, okay, I won't. So she's waiting in the living room when she should have been in the kitchen peering over her beautiful gifts, right? And everything else. Well, make a long story short, as it turned out, there was disappointment after disappointment because Betty was adamant about not conforming to, the traditional gift giving on a birthday ritual. And much to her not being aware, because everything was kept rather secretly, the mom was disappointed. She made a beautiful cake, or tried to. The dad was really surprised at the way things were going. Bud was like really, shocked and everything. But the one who took it the most, like I said before, was the character Kathy, otherwise known as Kitten. Well, okay, anyway, push comes to shove, and at the end of the episode, it turned out that the dad really insisted that at least do one thing. Please, she wouldn't open anybody's gifts originally. Please open up at least one gift, and it's for Kathy. So, of course, Betty said, sure, sure, but she was a little reluctant, but she did that. So Betty opens up the gift. Guess what it was? No, it wasn't part of Kathy's rock collection or anything like that. Although it could have been with a child that age, right? But it came from this little box, the box of which Kathy won that precious necklace. And she gave it to her sister, okay, for her birthday. It was really something that made your tears, makes the tears well up. So Betty said to Kathy, how come you gave this to me? I know you really love this necklace. So you know what Kathy said? Here's what she said. Because it makes me feel good inside. Wow. Wow. Those words from a little kid, that was very, very powerful. And just like really a happy emotional moment, like I don't know, restores your faith in humanity moment. Really did. It really, really does. That's why I'm definitely going to hook this up. But what does this have to do with you on a no frills Friday? And by the way, I'm probably overtime. Sorry about that. I'm running overtime. So this is one of those exceptional no frills that goes on a little bit longer. Sometimes we need to make our savings count. It's not just about collecting, it's not just about money keeping. Yes, we are concerned and we should be ready for emergencies and have a little more for other things too. That's on a different show. But there should be, and hopefully is, and probably is, based on the great folks that listen to this show, room in our own hearts and minds to think beyond the box. That's what little sister Kathy did. Now, for those who didn't see that episode in the past when I aired it, I'm going to air it because I had uploaded it around the actual time of that actress's real life birthday, so I thought it was like very apropos at that time, a few months back. But we need to do things. Why? Because it makes us feel good inside. Is there something that maybe we could have, would have, should have, or still can do that'll make us feel good inside? May not make sense to someone else, but they're not living your life. They're not living your life. They don't understand your priorities. They don't get the it factor for you. They need to get an it factor, but it doesn't have to be your it factor. So I throw out the question, why do we do certain things that are good like that? To make us feel good inside. And plus that, it just happens to be probably the right thing to do. Just saying, just saying. So check out that episode. I want to end this week by thanking everyone very much for viewing all of these messages throughout the week. My Instant Coffee with Jan show, my No Frills videos. If I help but one person today feel good inside, even but for a moment, I did my job. Have a great day.